Hello everyone, this is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and today is game number 67 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Strat-O-Matic Mostly Advanced Replay. Today the Indians are facing the Atlanta Braves, and today's pitching matchup for the Braves is John Smoltz, and for the Indians is Paul Byrd, who has a 2-5 record and in 67 innings pitched has given up 31 earned runs, walked 13, and struck out 27 with a 4.16 ERA. The Indians come into the game with a 31-35 record. And we'll go ahead and get started here. Leading off and playing second base is Kelly Johnson for the Braves. And a 1-5 against a righty, draws a leadoff walk. And he is a C-stealer. We will hold him on. Shopik is a -1 throwing arm, so that would make him a 1-9. And here is Willie Harris, the left fielder. 3-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. So first strikeout of the day for... Actually, let me back this up here. I might have enough to do the outs. Okay, that can work. And 1 out. And here is Edgar Entry at a shortstop in the 2012 or 2014 World Series MVP. And that's a 5-8 against a righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. And here's Chipper Jones, the DH, with runner on first and 2 down. And a 6-9. This is against a lefty. And that'll get over the center fielder's head. Now they were holding on Johnson, so that bumps him down to a 12. There are 2 outs, so he gets a +2. That's a 14. And that's the center field. So that's Sizemore, who has a 0 arm. So it'd be a 1-14. And they're going to take a shot. And that's a 17, and he's out. So we'll call that 8-6-2 on the relay throw, as Johnson is gunned down at the plate for the 3rd out of the inning. And we'll see if that ends up costing the Braves. I mean, it's a 1 being holding him on made the difference, because if he wasn't, he'd been 1-16. He still would have been out. But anyway, going to the bottom half of the first, Braves nothing, Indians coming to bat. And leading off is the center fielder, Grady Sizemore, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs on the replay. And let me get his Coleman frame. All right, and here's the pitch to Sizemore. 6-7 against the lefty second base X, but Johnson, a 3-18, is in range, and he will make the play. 1 down. And here is the left fielder, David DeLucci. 3-8, draws a 1-out walk. And he is a D-stealer, so they will not hold him on. Here's Casey Blake. Maybe a little later in the game, I'd have thought about doing a hit and run. He's decent with the stick. Doesn't strike out. Well, he strikes out a lot against righties. All right, here's the pitch to Casey Blake. 5-4. And against a righty, that's a fly ball to center. And that is pulled in by Andrew Jones, whose son is one of the top prospects in the 2022 draft. And that's 2 away. And here is Victor Martinez, the catcher. 15 home runs, 49 RBIs on the replay. And a 2-2 against a righty. Fly ball to left. In comes Willie Harris, and that will retire the side. Your score after an inning complete. The Braves nothing and the Indians nothing. And due up for the Braves, Andrew Jones, Brian McCann, and Jeff Francoeur. And all right, here's the pitch from Jones to Byrd. .310 ground ball back to the mound. Easy play for Byrd. 1 down. And here's Brian McCann. .59. And that's an 18. Thankfully, that's against the left-hander. And that'll go over the head of Sizemore and into second with a one-out double is McCann. What's a 1-3 home run chance, thankfully, because it's against the lefty. Against the righty, that's a normal home run, no check, 1-20. So, one-out runner on second. And here's Jeff Francoeur. .510 catcher X. Shopik is a 3. Get my... Yes, 3 and a 17. That'll get past Shopik. Going to third on a pass ball is McCann. But is this ball being popped up in fair? That is in foul territory. So Francoeur pops the next pitch up. And behind home plate is Shopik. He will make the play in foul territory. 2 down. And here is Scott Thorman, the first baseman. .28, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. Third strikeout for Byrd, and we go to the bottom half of the second. The Braves nothing, and the Indians nothing. Okay, and due up for the Indians, Hafner, Peralta, and Nixon. All right, here's the pitch from Smoltz to Hafner. 2-9 against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Smoltz on the day. And here is Johnny Peralta. Peralta on the season, 12 home runs, 35 RBIs. 3-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 consecutive strikeouts for Smoltz. And 2 down. Here is Trot Nixon. .25, and Smoltz has struck out the side here in the bottom half of the second. And after 2 complete, the Braves nothing and the Indians nothing. And due up for the Braves, Yunel Escobar, and then back to the top of the order, Kelly Johnson and Willie Harris. Okay, and here's the pitch to Escobar. 4-7 against a righty. That's an 8, so that'll get down, but cutting it off is Sizemore. And the Braves have a 1-out base runner, and they will hold Escobar on pretty much A, B, and C Steelers. They will hold on, because even with they'll need the extra holding on numbers. All right, so here's Kelly Johnson. They're not expecting a bunt. And here's the pitch from Byrd to Johnson. 6-6 line out. Actually, no, high pop up. First baseman Travis Hafner playing first base today. Squeezes it, one down. It's the lefty, yep. All right, and here's Willie Harris, also left-handed batter. Three, 4, and he draws a walk. So 2 on, 1 out. And that'll bring up Edgar Renteria. Struck out his first time up. 2-6. And that's a base hit to center field. In to score from second is Escobar. Going to third is Harris. And the Braves take a 1-0 lead. So runners are on the corners with 1 down. Here's Chipper Jones. 6-11. And against the lefty, line drive caught by the shortstop, and everybody gets back. So 2 down. Here's Andrew Jones. 5-6 against a righty fly ball to center field. Sizemore is there, and that will retire the side, but not until the Braves get on the board and lead 1-0 going to the bottom of the third. And due up for the Indians, Josh Barfield, Kelly Shopik, and back to the top of the order in Grady Sizemore. Okay. So remove the camera here to show the outs. All right. Here's Barfield. 3-5. And that's swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4 consecutive strikeouts for Smoltz. And here's Kelly Shopik. 3-6. Again, swing and a miss. Strike 3. 5 in a row for Smoltz. And that's the only one that he could get away with in the 3 column for Shopik. And here is, 2 down. And here's Grady Sizemore. 3-5. And finally, the Indians get a hit. Base hit to right field for Sizemore. And runner on first. They will hold him on. He will not be going anywhere. Well, yeah, in fact, we're actually going to have, let's see, catcher McCann is a 0. Starts at a 15, gets reduced down 2 for being held on. So 1-13 for Sizemore. He's going to go because DeLucci's not a great hitter. So 1-15, Sizemore will steal. Or 1-13, sorry, Sizemore will steal. And that's a 13 on the dot. He slides in just ahead of the tag. That's a stolen base for Sizemore. And runner on second for DeLucci as the Indians try to tie this up. And 2-7 will not get the job done. Fly ball to center. And that will retire the side. Through 3 here at Jacobs Field, 1-0 Braves. Due up for the Braves, McCann, Francoeur, and Thurman. All right, and here is McCann. Doubled his first time up. .210, fly ball to left, and DeLucci is there, 1 down. And here is Jeff Francoeur. Five, 8, and against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So that is the 4th strikeout for Byrd. And here is Scott Thorman. 2 down. 4-11, and against a lefty, that's a high pop-up. First baseman Hafner is under it, and that will retire the side in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Braves. And due up for the Indians, Blake, Martinez, and Hafner. And here's the pitch from Smoltz to Blake. 1-5. Base hit to center field. And second hit of the day for the Indians. And first time they've gotten the leadoff man aboard. And they will not hold him on. All right, here's Victor Martinez. Flew out his first time up. 5-10. And that's against a lefty, so that's a pop-up. First baseman Thorman is under it, 1 down. Here's Travis Hafner. Hafner on the year so far is 12 home runs and 42 RBIs. Second in the team in both categories to Martinez. And here's the pitch from Smoltz to Hafner. 4-5 against the lefty. That's a fly ball to left. Harris is under it, and that's 2 down. And here is Johnny Peralta. Struck out his first time up. 4-6, and swing and a miss, strike 3. That is strikeout number 6 for Smoltz. And we are through 4, 1-0 Braves. Yeah. And due up for the Braves is Escobar, Johnson, and Harris. Here in the top of the 5th. And here's the pitch from Escobar to Byrd. Or Byrd to Escobar, sorry. 1-5. Base hit center field. So Escobar 2 for 2 on the day. They will hold him on. Here's Kelly Johnson. Who's actually played for the Indians for a short bit after being traded to them in like 2015, I think. Don't quote me on the year. All right, here's the pitch to Johnson. They're going to hold on Escobar. 4-8. And against the lefty, base hit center field. And hustling to third is Escobar. And the Indians have runners on the corners with nobody out, and they will bring the infield in, thinking that runs may be at a premium. And here is Willie Harris, most notably known for his pinch hitting, I believe. Okay, so here's Byrd to face Harris. So that means any ground ball pluses will be in play. So the infield is in, and here is Harris. 2-5 does not matter. Base hit center field. In to score is Escobar, and going to third is Johnson. And it is now 2-0 Braves, and the Indians might get bullpen action. Rafael Perez loosening in the pen. And in the real game, he actually went 4 innings. So this may be coming true to form almost. Okay, so Harris is on. Here's Edgar Renteria. And if he gives up another run, it might be kudos for him here in the 5th. Infield still in. 6-5, shortstop. That's a 20, so that's going to be the ground ball A variety. That would have put them out of the inning. No, it wouldn't have. Let's see here. 23 and a 20. Yeah, Peralta's a 3. A 4 and a 20 actually would have been a ground ball B. So ground ball A with the infield in. Batter is out. Runner on third holds. And then Harris will go to second base. So we'll say that's 6-3. He will go to second. 1 down. Infield is still in for Chipper Jones. And here's the pitch to Larry Wayne Jones. They call him Chipper, as Stuart Scott once said. And a 1-8 base hit. In the score from third is Johnson. In to score from second is Harris. And it is now 4-0 Braves. And that will be it for Paul Byrd. We'll bring in Perez. And we'll take a timeout and get everything done here. Okay, so here's Rafael Perez. He will face Andrew Jones. Let's see, we have runner on first, 1 down. Here's Andrew Jones. 2-4. And against a lefty, ground ball to short. Peralta to second for 1. Return throw to first in time. Inning-ending double play. And that will retire the side, but not until the Braves get 3 here in the 5th and lead 4-0. All right, and Smoltz comes out for the 5th inning, bottom third of the order. Nixon, Barfield, and Shopik. Sorry if I keep moving the camera around. I'm not trying to make anybody sick. Okay. And here's Nixon to face Smoltz. 2-4. And against the righty, that's a base hit to right field. So leadoff single for Trot Nixon. They will not hold him on. Excuse me. And here's Barfield. Five, 6, and that's a 3, and that's gets over the center fielder Jones's head, and into second with a double is Barfield, and that puts runners on second and third with nobody out. And that'll bring up Kelly Shopik, who with 1 swing of the bat could put the Indians right back into this game. Three, 5, And that's a ground ball past the first baseman Thurman down the line. In to score is Nixon. In to score is Barfield. Into second with a double is Shopik. And just like that, the Indians have cut the deficit to 4-2. That is Shopik's 11th and 12th RBI. And it is now 4-2. As the Indians are going for the big inning here. And here is Smoltz to face Grady Sizemore. 3-6. And that's a 12. And diving is the right fielder. Francoeur doesn't get it. Goes all the way to the wall. In to score from second is Shopik. And into second with a double is Sizemore. And just like that, Sizemore 30th RBI of the season, and it is now 4-3. Wow. 3-6 on a 1-12 double chance, and that's a 12. Okay, so it's now a 4-3 game just like that. And the Braves may get some bullpen action. Chad Peranto and Peter Moylan are loosening in the pen. And here comes David DeLucci. They'll definitely hold Sizemore on, but he will not try to steal third with the being down, making the first out at third base. And a 2-5, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So one down here in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's Casey Blake. Oops. Five, 8, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So quickly 2 are down as Smoltz bears down after probably a visit from the pitching coach. Probably Leo Mazzoni at the time. I'm not sure if he was around, or Roger McDowell might have been there in 2007. 2 down, and here is Victor Martinez. With one swing of the bat, could put the Indians in front. And that's a foul ball. And we'll do it again. 5, 6, and that's a 17. And against a left-handed batter, that's a base hit. In to score from second is Sizemore, and just like that, the Indians have tied the game at 4. And here's Hafner's 7th man to bat in the inning, or 8th man to bat in the inning. And this might not go on too much longer for Smoltz. Try to get the lefty Hafner out. And here's the pitch to Hafner. 6-9 against the lefty, fly ball to right, and that will retire the side, but not until the Indians tie it at 4. And you wonder if Smoltz will come out for the 5th. He may, but, or the 6th, I should say. Perez will stay on for the Indians in the 6th. And he will face McCann, Francoeur, and Thorman. Perez can go, he can get up to 3 outs without being tired. He's only gotten 1 out, or 2 outs. Actually, he's gotten 2 outs. Or he can face 3 batters. Actually, no, it's 2 outs. Okay, well, technically he could be, after his 3rd out, he's considered tired. Okay. And let's get these in frame. Okay, here's the pitch to McCann. 3-9, and if this was super advanced, there'd be a check, but since this is just advanced, this is a fly ball to right. And under it is Nixon, 1 down. And here is Francoeur. Francoeur is 0 for 2 with a foul out and a strikeout. 110 against the lefty. Pop up right side of the infield. Peralta's there. 2 down. And here's Thorman. For 7 against the lefty. Fly ball to center. Sizemore is there. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Braves. Here in the 6th, we go to the bottom half. Tied at 4. And this will probably, might be Smoltz's last inning. He's on his point of weakness. And here is Johnny Peralta. We will not probably go with Perez for more than, well, he can go, what, 1 inning. He's run 1 inning and 2/3. He can go up to 3 innings without being tired. So we'll just play it by ear then. All right. Get everybody in place here. Here's the pitch to Smoltz, or from Smoltz to Peralta. It'll be Peralta, Nixon, and Barfield. 1-7. Base hit to right field. And I think this might be, they might go with the quick hook here with the lefty, righty, righty coming up. Yeah, they will go with, let's see, do they want to go? No, they'll go with Peter Moylan. So Smoltz goes 5, gives up 4 runs. Although actually we don't know how many runs he's given up because the runner on first is his responsibility. And here is Nixon to face Peter Moylan. So lefty-righty righty-lefty matchup. Yeah, that's a foul ball. We'll do it again. 4-5. And against the lefty, that's a 20. So this is hitting the gap. Hitting second, going to third is Peralta. Was not being held on. Means he gets bumped up to a 12. This is to center field. Jones is a -3. So 1-9. They'll put the brakes on second and third. And that's probably why he doesn't face that many lefties, but we'll see. All right, infield in for the Braves. And here's Barfield. Ooh, well, they're playing in. Whew, I think about doing a squeeze here. Be about the right time. Now we're just going to let him swing away. Six, 4. And that's... Ooh, let's see if a 1 can get the run home. So this is the center field. Jones is a 1, so he'll get there. Center field, 1 and a 16. Oh, just they throw home safe at the plate. So Barfield getting the Cleve Baseball Fan 879 love. The spoiler alert, he had some runs batted in the game prior that I uploaded. And gets one here and puts the Indians ahead 5-4. I'll kind of show here. Let's see. So center fielder 1 and a 16. That is the first in the fly ball B, which is a sacrifice fly in that range. So just deep enough, or he had enough speed to get home. So 1 down, 5-4 Indians. And here's Kelly Shopik. Ooh, 4-6, that's a 7. So that's a ground ball to second. Let me see if the runner advances on that. Give me a second. Oh, look. I'm playing super advanced for runner advancements. So runner on second, ground ball B, hit the first or second, runner advances. Actually, Otherwise, yeah, runner advances 1 base. So, ground ball to second. Runner goes to third. But there are 2 down. And back to the top of the order, Grady Sizemore. 2 down. And do they maybe want to bring in a lefty to face Sizemore? Not McBride. We'll stick with Moylan. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-6. And that's a 9. And once again, Sizemore gets it over Andrew Jones's head. And to score is Nixon. And the Indians have taken a 6-4 lead. Another RBI for Sizemore. This is second of the day. And that's no fault of Moylan's or anybody that would have come in. Actually, 3-6 on would have been a single to left, so it wouldn't have mattered. Here's DeLucci. Let's see, I almost want to put in somebody else on principle, but we'll let him. Actually, we are going to put in McBride. Moylan's faced 5 batters. We're going to put in McBride to try to get the lefty DeLucci. So, pitching change here at Progressive Field. Or, sorry, Jacobs Field would have been at the time in 2007. So, McBride. Okay, so here's McBride to face DeLucci. 5-5, and against the lefty, draws a walk. Unbelievable. All right, here is Casey Blake. And McBride not great against right-handed pitching, so this may be a kind of... Actually, then they will actually... Sorry, I hate to do this for all you old-school fans, but that's hot garbage against righties. So they will go to Chad Paronto. And McBride only pitched in 33 innings on the season, so that's probably he was used as a matchup lefty. Paronto on the season, 40 innings, so he's probably closer to a matchup guy too. All right, so righty-righty matchup. First and second, 2 down. 5-10 against the righty. And that's a good thing for the Braves. Fly ball shallow center racing in as Andrew Jones makes the catch. And that will retire the side, but not until the Indians get 2 more. And after 6 complete, it is the Indians 6 and the Braves 4. And Pronto will probably stay out and pitch the 7th inning. Perez will... He's pitched an inning in 2/3, so they're going to have bullpen action. We'll get Rafael Betancourt and Tom Masney loosening in the pen. Make sure that... Second, I got to do the research timeout on the field. Actually, Rafael Betancourt is unavailable tonight. He's pitched in the last 3 games, so we'll have Masney and Fernando Cabrera loosening in the pen. Betancourt will only be used if emergency purposes. So we'll try to let Perez pitch as long as he can. All right. Perez facing Yunel Escobar. Three, 6, ground ball to short. Peralta's there. One down. It's the first time they've gotten Escobar out tonight. Here's Kelly Johnson. For 9 against a lefty. Shortstop X7. Is that in range? For shortstop, I think it is. Yes, it is. Good play by Peralta. Range is over. Gets in. Nice scoop at first by Hafner. 2 down. And here is Willie Harris. Six, 9 against a lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. And we will probably get a new pitcher here in the 8th inning. Or maybe not. We might let Perez pitch until the 8th. Although he is considered... No, they won't let him do it. He is considered tired. Because he's gone 2 innings over his normal... Oops, I forgot to move the outs. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 inning for Perez. It's stretch time here at Progressive Field. Sorry, Jacobs Field. Senior, take me out to the ball games. At the old ball game. All right, Peranto will stick around. He'll stay on the pitch to Martinez, Hafner, and Peralta here in the bottom of the 7th with the Indians leading 6-4. And a 1-6. Ground ball past the first baseman, Thurman. And into second with a double is Martinez. And here is Travis Hafner. One 11, and against a righty, that's a fly ball to left. And staying put is Martinez as Harris makes the play, 1 down. Here's Peralta. .311, and against a righty, that's a base hit to right field. Martinez not being held on makes him a 10. Ball is hit to .311, right field. That is Francoeur, the -4. They'll put the stop sign up. 1st and 3rd. And Oscar Villarreal is loosening in the pen. And the Indians will get a pinch hitter for Trent Nixon. Franklin Gutierrez will come in. Although Nixon is 2 for 3 on the day, they'll take his better defense as well going into the 8th. So, now batting for Trent Nixon, Franklin Gutierrez. Let's see. He also runs a little bit better than Nixon does as well. So, all right, here's Gutierrez. He will pinch hit. The infield is in for the Braves. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. And here's the pitch to Gutierrez. 2-6. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down. And here's Josh Barfield, who delivered his last time up with a sac fly. And here's the pitch to Barfield. 1 for 2 with a sac fly and a double and a strikeout. For 6, draws a walk. And the bases are loaded for Kelly Shopik. And do we want to go to Villarreal now? Let's see here. I think we will. pitching change for Braves here in the 7th. Villarreal will come in. 4th pitcher of the game for the Braves. All right, so here is Villarreal. Against Shopik, bases loaded, 2 down. One, 6 against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Indians leave them loaded, and we go to the 8th. And now it's time to figure out who will be pitching for the Indians. It looks like Tom Mastny will be coming out to pitch the 8th. As Perez did yeoman's work, going 2 1/3 in relief. Here's Mastny. To face Renteria, Chipper Jones, and Andrew Jones. So not an easy task for any pitcher, mind you. And here's the pitch from... Oops, get the... Five, 6, base hit to center field. And Renteria is 2 for 4 on the day. They will hold him on. He'd be 1 to 9. We're holding him on, so they will not. That makes Chipper a B hit and run, but down 2 runs. They won't bother. So here's Chipper Jones. 2-4. And that ball is crushed to deep center field and out of here. And only against the lefty would have that been a decision rule. So 2-run homer for Chipper Jones. And this game is tied at 6. There's nobody out. So here's Andrew Jones. Tom Mastny not looking so good right now. Fernando Cabrera is loosening in the pen. 1-7. Ground ball to short. Peralta up with it. 1 down. Here's McCann. 3-5. And that's a 13. So that's a base hit past the second baseman. So 1 out single. And they want to go with Cabrera, righty, no. They're trying to let Mastny get out of this. They are not holding on McCann. And do they want a pinch runner for McCann? And if there's a 9th inning, I might do it, but not the 8th inning, especially with the catcher. 1-4. And against the righty, that's a ground ball to short. The second for 1. Relay throw in time. So inning-ending double play for Mastny. But the 2-run homer by Chipper Jones ties the game at 6. And do they want to keep Villarreal in the game? Yes, they do. He got the last out in the 7th, so he will stay on for the 8th. The Indians are probably looking for a new pitcher here in the 9th. They're hoping it's going to be Joe Borowski if they can get a run across. So Villarreal will stay out. He's pitched 76 innings, so he's been their kind of workhorse out of the bullpen. Top of the order for the Indians in the 8th, Sizemore, DeLucci, and Blake are the scheduled hitters. We may see a pinch hitter for DeLucci here. All right, here's the pitch from Villarreal to Sizemore. 5-7 against the lefty. And that's an 18. And that's a base hit. Sizemore is now 4 for 5 on the evening. And we're going to... Do we want to bring in Michaels? Nah, it's about 6 and 1 dozen in the other. Are they going to let Sizemore try to steal? They're not expecting a bunt from DeLucci. And he'd be 1-13 to try to steal second. He's already stolen one base. We'll let DeLucci swing away, see if maybe something can't happen. One, two. Oh, thankfully that's against a righty. Lefty, that's a good old Neil Lomax. But against a righty, that's a fly ball to right. One down. Oops, one down now. And here's Casey Blake. Five, four, third base X. That is Escobar, 3 and a 4. I don't think he'll get it. No, but he only allows Sizemore to get the second. And they have first and second with 1 out. They will hold all runners because they're going to hold Sizemore at second. And here's Victor Martinez. And they're pretty much going to go with Villarreal because the only 3 pitchers left are Yates, Tyler Yates, Rafael Soriano, and Bob Wickman. You're going to need them to go in case this goes extra innings. So Martinez facing Villarreal. 2, 3. And against a righty, that's a ground ball to the third. The second for 1. The relay is in time. Inning-ending double play. Kills the rally. Through 8, 6-6. And let's see, they're going to let Mastny try to pitch a second inning. And this is where their Indians' bullpen's not that great. You have Fernando Cabrera, Borowski, Roberto Hernandez, and Aaron Foltz. And Foltz is more of a specialist. So Thorman, and they may... No, they'll let Thorman... So it'll be Thorman, Escobar, and Kelly Johnson due up here in the 9th. And here's Mastny. Six, 7 against the lefty. That's a 1-5 double chance, and that's a double for Thorman. And let's see here. I guess we're going to ride with Mastny here. Kind of have to. All right, they're going to hold on. They're not expecting a bunt from Escobar. .311. Ground ball to second. But that will allow Thorman to go to third. With 1 down, the infield will be in. Kelly Johnson. .15 and the intentional walk given to Johnson. First and third, 1 down. They'll still play the infield in, wanting to cut the runner off at home. And here's Mastny to face 1, 4, and that's a walk. Bases loaded. And Edgar Renteria coming up. And that would be considered tired for Masney. So we will bring in Fernando Cabrera. Infield in, 1 down for Renteria. So we'll get Cabrera listed in the game. Third pitcher of the night for... And Bob Wickman is loosening, and Tyler Yates are loosening the pen. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as a 1-2-3 double play, but be preferable 3-3. And against a righty, that's a ground ball C, but since the infield is in, they get the runner at home. So 3-3. So we'll call that 3-2 out at the plate. Everybody else moves up 1 space on the fielder's choice. 2 down. And that'll bring up Chipper Jones. And we'll just hope not to get it on the pitcher card. Here's Cabrera to face Jones. 2 down. Bases loaded. Tie game at 6. Oops, as I completely destroy. 6. And against the lefty, that will bring in a run. As that's a walk. Scoring from third is Johnson. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. And here's Andrew Jones. And Bob Wickman is warming up in earnest. Jesus, I destroy the 3-10. And against a righty, that's a ground ball back to the mound. And Cabrera throws to first, and that will retire the side. But the Braves get the run that they needed. And going to the bottom of the 9th, 7-6 Braves. And due up for the Indians, Hafner, Peralta, and Gutierrez. As Wickman, who pitched the previous game, will try to close it out, the ex-Indians closer. All right, and here is... 3-7, draws a walk. And here is Johnny Peralta. Yeah, not going to pinch run. Wait a minute. And Mike Rouse will pinch run for Hafner, so that means Garco will come in to play first base. Rouse definitely a better runner, 1-13 at first, so we'll see if this matters. So Rouse will run for Hafner. Put him over here, and that'll mean that Garco will be coming in to play first base if needed. All right, here's Johnny Peralta. Ross will not be held on. 2-6, and that's another base on balls. So now Gutierrez is up, and they're going to be expecting a bunt, and he'll try to lay one down. So Gutierrez will be a C bunter. And here's the pitch to Gutierrez. Oh, I think he beats it out. C and a 2. No. Oh, yes, he does. Let's see if I can get that on camera. C and a 2. So there's my 2. C and a 2. Batter beats out bunt. Runners advance 1 base. So great bunt by Gutierrez. Call that a single. And here comes Josh Barfield. Rouse on third. Peralta on second. Gutierrez on first. Here's Barfield. Nobody out. Six, 9, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. And here's Kelly Shopik, who does have a walk-off win, or walk-off hit so far this season. And here's the pitch to Whitman. Leading 7-6, the Braves are. 1-6. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So it's all up to Grady Sizemore here in the 9th. Looking for something in that 3 column. Hopefully not the 7 or the 2. Or the 11. 3-3. Base hit to right field. In to score is Rouse. And we're not holding on Peralta. Bumps him up to 12. 2 outs makes him a 14. 3-3 to right field. That's Francoeur, -4. Oh, boy. So he goes from 11 to 12 to 14 to 10. 50-50 shot. They're going to send Peralta. The throw to the plate is in time. Plenty of time, and Peralta's out by 10 feet. So we'll just say that's 9-2. But the Indians do get their run back. And we go to extras. Tied at 7. I think we'll leave, let's see here. McCann, 2 lefties. And I guess we'll leave Cabrera out there. At this point, you kind of have to. And here is McCann to face Cabrera here in the 10th. Three, 5, and that's a 9, and that's a base hit for McCann. And we're going to get Pete Orr to run for... Now we'll let whatchamacallit run for him. Here's Jeff Francoeur. Maybe if he gets the second base, we'll let Orr run for McCann. 5, 7. Righty base hit right field. And McCann doesn't run very well on home on 10, but Gutierrez is a -1. So they'll play station to station. And that'll bring up the lefty, Scott Thorman. What do we got? Lefty, righty, lefty. So they're going to bring on Aaron Foltz. First and second. Nobody out. And here's the pitch from Smoltz to Thorman. 4-8 against the lefty. Draws a walk. Bases loaded. Infield will come in for Yunel Escobar. One, 7 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So, and here's Kelly Johnson. So bases loaded, 1 out. Still infield in. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Get the camera refocused here. Won't be the first time, probably not going to be the last. 2-10 against the lefty. That's a 20. That's a base hit. 2 runs will score. And let's see, Rafael Soriano is loosening in the pen, as he will probably try to take over as a closer. So single, puts runners on first and third. And the Braves take a 9-7 lead. Here's Willie Harris, as long as they're still lefties. So Roberto Hernandez will be loosening in the pen. Infield back. They'll try for double play ball now. 1-10. Draws a walk, and that'll be it for Smoltz. And he'll face the righty Hernandez. All right, bases loaded. 2 runs in. They'll play back. Try to get a double play ball. 1-3 against the righty. And, of course, that decision backfires. Ground ball to second. And the only play is at first. In the score is Thorman. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. And that's the 3rd run of the inning. And here's Chipper Jones, 7th man to bat in the inning. 2 down. And here's the pitch to Chipper. 3-2. Base hit. And 2 more runners score. And the people are filing out of... actually, it should have been... Actually, that should have been runners on first and third. So first and third still. But people are going in their cars to try to beat the downtown Cleveland traffic. 4 runs in here in the 10th. And that'll bring up the 9th man to bat in the inning, Andrew Jones. 6-10, third base exit. That ain't going to get the job done for Casey Blake. Is it 2 base advance or is it 1, 3, and a 2? That's a 2 base advance. In to score is Harris. To third is Chipper Jones. And it is a 5-run 10th inning. Now it's not even a safe situation. 1-8 for McCann. Popped up second base, and the Bronx cheer comes out for the Indians. 5 in the 10th. And unless Rocky pulls a rabbit out of his hat, it looks like the Indians are going to fall to 31-36 on the season. Here comes Soriano. Take over for Wickman. And we'll let DeLucci hit. Rouse is done. 5-6 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Casey Blake. (3-2), fly ball to left. Last hope for the Indians, Victor Martinez. 5-7 against a lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be your ball game. Final score from Cleveland: the Braves 12, the Indians 7, and we'll get your final line score here in just a second. All right, final line score here in Cleveland. In 10 innings, the Indians lose 12-7, 12 runs, 17 hits, no errors for the Braves, 7 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Indians. Fernando Cabrera, actually, we'll see who your losing pitcher is. Yeah, Fernando Cabrera is your losing pitcher. So he started the 10th and allowed the first 2 runners on. And your winning pitcher is Bob Wickman. And that'll be, yeah, because there was no save situation. Soriano just gets a hold. All right, this video's run a little long. I don't know if this will get up, but if it does, then I'll go ahead with this. Thank you for watching. I know it's a long game, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you hit the like button. And if you have not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.